Do you know anything about the Last of Us game, Ian?
Yeah, I actually had played through the entire kind of interactive cutscene of the first one, wherein
Ian, I'm so
our
sorry. You
protagonist.
sound muffled. I think you have your mic
Oh,
covered.
sorry. How's that? How's that?
Better. Yeah, I think it's better.
Okay. I had actually gotten a chance to play through the interactive kind of cutscene at the beginning. The whole,
Okay.
it's like a half hour where you try and save your daughter
Yeah.
as society's falling apart.
Yeah.
And then I think I've seen the first like 4 episodes of the show because I had heard Nick Offerman was in it, and you know,
Yeah, apparently,
um,
what was it, like episode 3 or something? Is really good.
yes,
That's Nick Offerman
really
episode.
good,
Yeah.
really, really good. Uh, so
Again,
that's
Neil
really all I
Druckmann does not
know.
write that, so that's
No.
good.
Um, yeah, that's really all I know. It popularized spore zombies, which are now kind of a subgenre unto themselves, I would say,
Yeah.
in fiction. No.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's very much inspired by that fungus, that parasite that takes over ants, right?
Yes.
Um, yeah. Okay. So the original premise for that,
Oh, what was it?
I gotta
Yeah.
find the article, but the original premise was just a rip off of Y the Last Man,
Oh,
where it's about a
okay.
guy who is the
Okay.
last man on Earth, for no one's who's read it.
Right.
I'll be real. Why the last? No. We're not, that's a whole different tangent. That's way too long.
Oh man. Okay. Later
We'll
though.
talk about it after. No, because I know Ian has stuff to say about that comic too.
Yeah. It.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I know Nick does, and so yeah, that.
Yeah.
Let me finish this thought, and maybe we'll talk
Sure.
about
Okay.
it. It was supposed to be a Y the Last Man thing,
Right.
guy on Earth, and you're just fighting off these women who really want your sperm,
Oh my God.
Spock, and you gotta kill them. You gotta shoot them. You gotta murder.
Oh
So,
my God.
so this is
Oh
starting to
my
be
God.
made, and a bunch of women and Naughty Dog like set up a meeting or went into Neil Druckmann's office, right? Closed the door and said, "Neil," and I think this is the line in the interview.
Mhm.
Neil, you cannot make a video game where you shoot women for 8 hours
Yeah.
or for like
Yeah.
more. He's like, "What?
Yeah.
Why not?" And then they had to explain
Yeah.
that why this is all like a really bad idea.
Oh my
For
God.
so then then it became Zombie Road, the road thing.
Right.
Again, I have a lot of problems with the writing in The Last of Us, but I do think the ending's really good.
Okay.
That's something I can agree on.
Okay.
And
What's
gameplay
great,
wise, I think
Chris?
it's good. But
Sorry.
I would say you know what's great about the second game, Chris?
what's that?
Mhm.
It shits on and retcons the ending to the first one as
I heard
fast
that.
as possible.
I heard that
As
too.
fast as
Really?
possible.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard it takes a stance on that ending, and I'm like, no, man, no, you need to let that ending be ambiguous. That's the beauty of that ending. Like,
Nah, man.
oh, dude, it's the Ken Levine thing, right? Where he's like, now
Yep.
we do it my way, and then it makes everything worse.
Yes.
BioShock 2 is the best BioShock. So
Wow. Really? BioShock 2
Oh,
is the best
Ian, me and Nick have talked about it. We want to take you on a ride.
All
Because
right.
you haven't played
Yeah,
any of
next
those games
games.
since they came out.
No.
We need
and
to. I need to destroy your idea of Ken Levine in front of you and break down everything.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
But
That's
that's a lot of time.
That's true.
But
That's
I
true.
want to do that because I have so many vivid memories of Ian going, "No, Ken Levine's a good writer."
I remember having really good takes on how Infinite came out, and I remember liking it at the time, but
Oh,
maybe
Ian.
not. I don't know.
No, I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I think you may have been a little clouded, and I will. Oh man, that's a whole.
Well, let me say
if we ever go
one
back
last
to
thought
streaming,
about
I
that.
want to do it. But yeah,
That would be fun. That would be fun. Here's one other thing that changes with
Mhm.
I'll say for myself as a consumer with
Yeah.
age,
You've played
a
more video games?
good concept went a lot further then. Like, I think a really
Yeah.
interesting idea is different than a fleshed out story that, and I do remember us talking about especially the additional stuff that I was like, yeah, I don't have any defense for any of that. That's all. Yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
I do
you
remember talking
see,
about this.
I want this is being recorded. I want everyone out there to see Ian's already doing damage control
I'm
because he's
because
not ready for.
I'm now remembering
Oh
all the
yeah,
stuff
yeah, I'm sure you are,
in the DLC, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's terrible actually.
dude. So I
Oh
never saw
no.
the DLC until like earlier this year.
Okay.
Yo, that's fucking garbage. That
It's real
that
bad.
that is what. There's so much to say about it. Maybe that's a future plan to do.
Yeah.
I will
Sure.
say this. You mentioned the good idea. I'll give you a little taste of what that destroying your idea of who Ken Levine is in front of
Okay.
you. Um,
Sure.
he did an interview. I'm gonna go find it. I'm pretty sure it was IGN or
Mhm.
Polygon. Actually, I think it's Polygon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go find it. Uh, the interviewer asked him, "Hey, you made this really good. What's your stance on the, or how'd you feel about the setting and all that for Bioshock One?" And he's like, I don't have that much of a political thing. I'm more of a centrist than
Ugh.
anything. And I was just trying to do. And then the interviewer is like a little shocked. Goes, really? Because you made a
Yeah.
really good point about like how libertarian stuff does like, or capitalistic libertarian, right?
Yeah.
Does
Yeah.
not ultimately work because there's no foundation, and the foundation will crumble upon itself.
Right.
With the workers and everything. Went, yeah, I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
So it's like I think it was an accident. And if you go back to Bioshock 1, it kind of actually seems like an accident.
It's altogether feasible that is the case. That's all. Oh my god.
I bet
Now
you.
that makes me feel like I don't want us to go too far off the rails, so I'll
No, we
just
still have to
close.
talk
I'll
about
just
Why the Last Man before we get into
Actually, to balance it out.
Oh my god. Anyway, no, let's talk about Why the Last Man then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot women and cheat on women.
Hey,
Where we go?
if you think we
Yeah.
should go back to doing streams, it would take a lot of work right now. Although actually it might become easier in the near future.
Okay.
More that's a whole nother thing. But it would take work to get all three of us to stream a
Yes.
game. I would have to figure out the setup and how we would go about that. But if you
Right.
want that, and if you want me to destroy the image Ian has of Ken Levine and the Bioshock series in front of him, let us know in the comments. Click like, subscribe. This is what we got out of it.
We get
And
to 500 people saying that they want that. I'll conceivably go for that. That does sound fun.
Okay.
So I'll do
Okay.
it.
500 people gotta say it.
Hundo.
I'm gonna include that because we're pretty small time. We got like we got like one guy. And yo, comment on the YouTube video because we're across
Yeah.
all the platforms.
Yeah.
Okay, let's quickly talk about Why the Last Man. I didn't finish anything after Volume 2. I got bored.
Really? Okay. Fair. I get that.
Listen, I like Brian K. I think Saga is probably his best work.
Mhm.
But Brian K. Vaughan also has that problem for me of I don't think he knows how to. I think things go on too long unless he does his short stories. Like I like Pride of Baghdad quite a bit. Yeah, and it feels meandering. How are you all with Why the Last Man?
Nick, you finished? Or how
Did
far
you
into
finish?
it did you get?
It's done, right?
It was 6 volumes and it finished.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did they find another man and he went, oh well, that ruins no longer Why the Last Man.
Yeah, I'd say I finish it. I know I mentioned it to Ian. One of the things we brought up was its ending. And hey, you know what, man?
Yeah.
Sometimes you ask why, and then and a man
Why
out
the last man?
womans a man, and
Yep.
A man outwomans a man, and then women are men women, and like you find out that some astronauts, they have an orgy
Oh my
in
God.
ISS, and they have a baby, and
I
then
didn't
they
even think
blow.
about that.
This comic is it is
I
so.
didn't think about space.
I feel like it puts me in emotional hostage state of like
Go on.
I felt like
I want to
reading
follow
it.
this.
It's like I feel like I was put in a place of like the cool things that I like about it that keeps me reading
hmm
is constantly being thwarted by fucking whatever Kayvon decides to talk about for 1 or 2 issues.
Mm.
Oh, I
And it's
know
just
that
Mm.
like
feeling. Fuck.
and it's weird when it like layers onto itself and it becomes this pile
Yeah.
of
Mhm.
things he vaguely has a stance on. And then you get to the end, and then this motherfucker. I don't know, Ian. Ian, what'd you think of that ending? You think like when he had that beard, you think like
Nick, you're a lot more angry than I thought you were about what. No wonder you never bring him up.
because I know where this guy. Anyway, Ian.
No, because okay, I'm gonna be totally transparent. I think beyond he disappears basically. I don't
Yeah.
remember a lot at the end. He just fucks
Oh, good
off
sign.
and decides it's too
Mhm.
much trouble to be a part of a society that's basically nothing but women. And I'm trying to remember because you know what, Nick, I'm inclined to agree with you. There's a lot of
We just can't get along.
there's
I'm a
there's
man. And I need my tool shed.
Well,
It
when they're in
makes
France, oh my god, don't get me started on Agent fucking 369. This guy, like
oh
Yorick,
Jesus.
Agent 350. They're in Paris, and then Yorick is like, he's gonna like marry who the fuck is gonna marry? Oh yeah, his girlfriend who's gonna die.
Yes.
Who's gonna die? And then like those because there's because then they when they celebrate, then it's like Yorick is dude who's like confesses to her, wants to get with her, and then the agent is killed. Like
Yeah.
he got assassinated right by Altair,
Right, right,
and
right.
then like my god, so fucking stupid. This is such a like we have 5 more issues left, and we just need to shoot. We need to kill someone off real quick. So
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
because it ends like there's a handful of times where it ends. That was the part that frustrated me. It's an Okami thing of like it just kept ending, like,
Mm.
and it's just, and then at some point when they one tap like they Altair and then like oh my yeah I don't know there was so much at the end. And then it's like, oh yeah, that's right. Because then when Yorick, like you said, he fucks off, and then there's a time skip, and then it finds out, what's the way to save society? Clone him. Get this one man and clone him.
Oh.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
doesn't solve the
17 times.
the genetic problem, right? Like,
No.
because
It-
okay, do they ever bring that up? This is my last. I swear to God, people, we're gonna talk about Love Actually.
The last
Is
man.
there is
Not if I can help it.
not? Do they ever talk about? There's that thing, right, where like the genetic pool of any species, once you dip below a number, that's it. It's done. There's nothing you can do. Like it's not
You know,
one. It's below a ratio, right?
I want to say, so here's what I want to say. This is
Nick,
just
you knew
in
that
my,
guy who studied it.
because I think
Yes.
I finished Y the Last Man sometime in 2013 or 14. This is
Yeah.
it's been a while. I believe they probably even do bring that up explicitly and have like a science character explain it
That
because
it's already fucked, right?
that's already fucked. But like here's a grouse for me as on that writer specifically is
Yeah.
he will hang a lampshade on something that is logically inconsistent with
Yeah.
our universe in this fantastical universe only so he can say but here's my very clever sci-fi bullshit that's you could just not address it, guy. Just don't address it. It's fine. This is a made up world anyway. Make it up. You don't have.
Or you,
Yeah.
yeah, right. Like maybe who
Yeah.
knows? Or you could address it, embrace
Yeah.
it, and
Yeah.
be like, no, this is it. You're watching the death of a species.
Which is maybe a more, if it's an absolute case, which the comic could never really commit to
Yeah.
what its total take on that is. It you have a lot of different flavors of things that come up. I'll also say I really did think that the cum catching thing was going to be a bigger part, like the Catholic Church trying to capture him, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You thought that I thought that would be more of the story, but thankfully it wasn't just killing 8 hours of women or whatever the phrase.
I think that's why
No.
Saga works so well for Brian K. Vaughan, because you can just, it's the setting sets itself up that you can just throw wild ideas out and you don't have to stick on them that long.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's like better. And maybe that was the problem. But because Ryan K. Vaughan feels like he just wants to, here's a cool idea, let's stick with it, 5 pages. Okay, good, that was an issue. Let's go. Let's go into the next thing. Like, I don't know, and I say this with love. I really like Saga, and I really like Pride of Baghdad, and I don't even think he's a bad writer. I think he's actually pretty good when it comes to the human aspects. It's just there's these things he sets him in his writing where it sets himself up for failure, right? Like that you can kind of see if you look at the structure or the premise.
Yes.
Which is why, again, I think Saga works. However, Saga did hit that point for me where I went, okay, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait a while. I can't do the thing where I follow, like, issue by issue.
Yeah.
Because like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, go ahead.
I'd say like because on that note also like because Paper Girl's finished, I think a little bit after Why the Last Man.
I really liked Paper Girl Volume 1. Is it good?
It's better.
Okay.
Because I did finish it like in college,
I really
I think
first volume.
It gets better. I think also like I think what helps it is that it has a better, like instead of the cloning thing being thrown at the end, like Why the Last Man.
Yeah.
This cloning,
it's crazy to me to think about.
Yeah, I'm gonna solve extinction. I'm gonna clone you 17 times.
That's not your daughter. Problem, right?
Bam.
It's fine.
And along with thousands of copies of dead people that died during the plague that he extracted the DNA.
Okay, now we got something. Okay. Now we got necromancy.
Yeah.
Now we got.
And then his daughter becomes the president.
How do you turn that to sperm?
Wait, what?
Okay. How do you? You have to. No, it's just. I'm thinking you take the DNA of dead people somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I don't know how. Everyone did a con swab or donated tissue because that shit goes away. Humans rot really quick. For anyone who doesn't know.
Yes.
Living matter most of the time rots very quick. When there's nothing sustaining it, it's go time. It's whoever is hungry, whether it be bacteria or fungus or mold, whatever. And so you have the DNA. Let's say somehow, right? Right. Again, I don't know how. I don't know how what the idea was. How do you? What do you do? Like, do you just you got to surgically implement into an embryo? Are you making artificial babies, like tube jar babies, or like? How does the book do it?
If you remember, like in the issues that you did own, when they first introduced Dr. Mann, the cloning professor, she's gonna her first experiment is giving birth to herself, like a clone of herself. So she like self-impregnates herself and then tries to like have the chromosomes in a state where it gives out like X and Y.
Okay, so the idea Oh, okay. So the only difference being a Y chromosome. Does that take into account? So for anyone who doesn't know, this is like I'm drawing on my biology and genetics classes in college. Because for anyone who doesn't know, I was a biology major before English. This is why I think the comic upsets me so much.
Yeah, how would you do
And
it? How would you save us?
does that no? No. Again, it's over. It's
No,
over.
yeah.
So I'm trying to see what they're coming up with. Um, does that take into account the fact that humans, not everyone has only XX or XY. You can have multiples of each. In fact, that happens all the fucking time. It's very unlikely you only have X and Y. You probably have something a little bit leaning towards either way.
Mm-hmm.
Does that take that into account, or is the idea that you keep okay if it's all women, right?
Mm-hmm.
You clone and you get this is awful. This is an awful start to this podcast. You keep a clone. You clone yourself, you impregnate, and it's the same. It's your DNA. You give birth to essentially something that's a genetic clone of yourself, right?
Sure.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Scientifically, artificial insemination, all that. Is the idea you just keep making a generation that's exactly the same, down, 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 and just hope they figure something out
Hope
Uh,
that
in the
yeah.
future. You're buying
well,
time. Is that what that is?
they do eventually start to have male children right at the end, right? That
Yeah,
is
yeah.
But that
happening.
doesn't solve
Because
the problem.
because Yorick is put in the mental hospital
Right.
because
Oh wait, does it?
I forgot he was like he made a joke that he was gonna kill himself and then like
Oh, I remember that.
yeah and then but then like one of his own clones visit him and then
Oh, never mind.
it turns but it's weird because the clone is dressed like him in the first issue, so it's like, oh, you're seeing his first self again. Look how different he changed. But then it's like
Got
when
the
he
same
visits,
clothes.
then the clone, then like what it was like an exchange where like Yorick was giving him advice of like how to navigate all these women or something like that, and then
Yeah.
Yorick like escapes, and that's just how it ends. Yorick just like escapes the mental hospital, and I was like, well, I guess so. I mean, yeah, he's the last man now. He's
And
the
then
last.
the last panel is of York staring at a globe as the camera pulls out, and he was just having a mental breakdown. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, full on. One flew his cuckoo's nest. Yeah,
No, no. Is that
12 monkeys.
Dallas?
Oh,
Famous TV show that ended that way. Anyway, no
Oh,
ER. No, whatever. Um,
Saint Elsewhere.
Saying elsewhere. Okay, thank you. All right, I was about to say we cannot keep doing this. We need to.
we're better than this.
I'm
Yeah,
having a ton of fun, folks, because I've had a long fucking day at work. But this is like the best conversation I've had all day. Uh,
it's so stupid.
that's why I love it. I love this shit. I love it.
No, I'm with you, but no, paper
So
goes better. Sorry.
okay. I'm just gonna say before we end this episode, yes, I am exploring the idea of okay. Let's say you give birth to your clone of genetic clone of yourself.
Yes.
In my head, in theory, and it does, it ends up being a male
Mhm.
version, or it
Mhm.
has male traits and all that. I guess it can mix with the next generation, possibly even the previous um, of another woman, another female.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yes.
I guess in theory that could work because the biggest problem, folks, is genetic disorders.
Yes.
Big time. If there's no selection, if there's no pool, which is why if it falls below a certain threshold, people are just gonna die because you're not. There's no selection. There's no preferred traits. You're getting all these recessive traits that have been like kind of put away because they were bad or not like helpful to survivability.
Yes.
And you get diseases. There's whole famous rich lineages. I'm thinking of like the Spanish line where it's like those people with chins who can't breathe,
Oh
much like a
yeah,
bug.
yeah.
And genetics is fascinating, but um, yeah. Anyway, I haven't finished Why the Last Man, so who knows? We're talking about Love Actually today, and this is the
Yeah.
longest cold open. This is like storyteller cast level cold open.
That was a cold one, man. Yeah.
That was a cold one, Ian. That was pretty cold. We're talking about Love Actually today, and this is what it was building up towards. This romantic comedy year is the premise that I had seen this movie. I can't even remember a Christmas without it, but I had only
Oh.
ever seen the ending. I've only ever seen them showing up in the airport.
Oh
So
wow.
I
Okay.
so
Okay.
my what I thought the movie was gonna be
Yeah.
was it was gonna be like, oh, is it like one of the stories where you have all these threads and then they meet up at the airport? And that's kind of cool. That is not what we got when I watched this movie. And we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. That's pretty much, you know, fuck it. That's all I knew about the movie beforehand. I swear to God. I
I
swear to
believe.
God. I never looked up a trailer. I never looked up anything else. It's just a movie my mom put on. It didn't look that interesting to me.
Okay.
God, she doesn't listen or watch any of my stuff. I don't think. If she does, she hasn't been telling me. If you are listening to this, please do not listen to the rest of this podcast. If you want to talk about it, we can talk about it.
Oh my God.
I am open to that.
Privately. Yeah. Okay.
When so Ian, what did you know about Love Actually before going in?
So what I didn't know all that much about it. If I had seen it, it was so long ago. I literally forgot everything about
Okay.
it. I think the only thing I really knew is the cast was
Yeah,
stacked
it's
big.
pretty stacked.
Like even the B characters are, oh, I know her, HBO, big movies. But yeah, I ultimately didn't know anything else. I will say this and The Holiday, which is
Yeah.
another Christmas based rom-com, two of my mother's favorites. I think she watches those
Okay.
basically every Christmas. So right there with you. Right there with you.
Got it.
What about you, Nick?
Yeah, I think in terms of knowledge of this movie, I mean, I watched it like to completion in college, but yeah, like Chris, it was just always in the background like for so long.
And Christmases, yeah.
Christmases, holidays, like TV versions of it,
Yeah.
and then but when I watched the actually intended version, the original version, yeah, that was college. So yeah, and I was like, yeah, that's Love Actually. That's
I mean, yeah, that's
So
sorry.
let's get
yeah.
into it. Let's get into the climax where we talk about it. Real quick, this is written and directed by Richard Curtis, who has a huge filmography, including a lot of the Mr. Bean stuff and the Blackadder stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's written, directed Love Actually, written and directed. So he's mostly writing credits. The only other directing credits I can see is The Boat That Rocked. Never seen it. And that's Pirate Radio. You're in North America.
Mm.
And About Time. Never seen it. For directing.
Also a rom-com, that one.
Yeah. Mostly a comedy writer. He did write Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. He was a story writer.
Yeah.
What else? Notting Hill is the only other one. Oh, Bridget Jones. I've seen Bridget Jones. Wrote that.
He
Big. Okay,
also,
so mostly. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, he also directed a real good episode of Doctor Who that was during Matt Smith's time. I just thought I'd mention that one.
Okay.
He's done a fair amount of TV work. And
Yeah.
Yesterday, which was a movie I did think that was actually pretty good. I liked that flick,
Okay.
Yesterday.
But mostly a
Yeah.
writer. Mostly a comedy
Mostly writer.
writer too.
Yeah.
Rowan Atkinson,
Yes.
who makes a cameo in this movie.
Yes.
That man. Okay, we'll talk about that.
Okay.
It's stacked. I mean, there's so many stars. Hugh Grant, Liam Neeson, Colin Firth, Emma Thompson, Alan Rickman, Keira Knightley,
Yep.
and then Rowan Atkinson makes the appearance.
Yep.
And let's just nip this in the bud. I
Mhm.
didn't like the movie.
Okay. Okay. What's all right, Nick? You're hot up and down. Did you like or dislike Love Actually?
I don't hate it, but I wouldn't
don't
watch it
hate
again.
I'm ready to put this near the bottom of our list at the end. Like this
Oh,
was
I
one of
I
Okay.
talked to my sister
Okay.
about this, and Ian, I went.
Yeah.
The real question is, do we like it more than Sleepless in Seattle?
I like it more than that. Yes.
I think I
But
do. I laughed
yes.
at bits in this.
Yes.
There are jokes that are good and they're funny.
There are.
And
Yes. There I
yeah.
want to say one other thing is like I went into this within my mind Love Actually came out in 2000 and so when I was watching it I was
2003.
like it's a
Oh, and the first line
2003
mentions 9/11.
sin. Well, yeah, so forgive me, I thought it was 2001. Which doesn't totally make sense if they had just mentioned that. I thought it was earlier basically than how late it came out.
I
Like
bet you they filmed it in 2001, which is why they
probably
have
so.
to make the 9/11 thing.
And it's so jarring. And I'll also quickly say, like, bad first taste. Having like we know, well, we are Hollywood inside dweebs who know these things, but when you hear it's Colin Farrell who gets the first lines of the movie voiceover, I think.
Colin
No,
Firth,
Hugh
you
Grant.
mean?
Hugh
No, Hugh.
Grant.
Yeah.
Hugh
Is
Grant.
it Hugh
Hugh
Grant
Grant.
that's doing the voiceover?
Yeah, the PM, right?
Okay.
Yeah. He's doing this voiceover about what, there really is love. It's a very skeptical time. And
Yeah.
if you know about him as a person, it reads as like incredibly, wow, the irony is 90 that you'd have this
Oh man,
person
I don't
saying
know.
these lines.
Tell me,
He,
and I have no clue.
oh, just briefly, I mean, he just kind of has a bad reputation in the last, I'd say, 15 years as being difficult to work with, kind of pompous. I mean,
Hugh
he's used to
Grant.
being the lead. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And he badly behaved enough that oh gosh, I'll think of the name before the pod is up and I'll throw it out. But a really talented young woman recently talked about basically telling him, I actually don't want to work with you. Like when we're doing shot over the shoulder,
Oh,
I don't want you to
stand-ins.
look at me. I don't want to look at you. You're an asshole. You do not treat your coworker that. And the idea that just recently, I mean, he also was in that Willy Wonka movie you all forgot about till I just reminded you, because
Which
he
one?
needs the money.
What, Charlie?
Wonka with Timothy Chalamet.
Oh shit, I never bothered.
Yeah, yeah.
That movie did not look like for me.
Oh, it's bad. That's real
Oh, is it
bad.
really? Okay. Okay.
That's very bad. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, just to say that first line for someone like me hit with like, oh my god, that's like having Mel Gibson give a speech about inclusivity at the start of your movie. It's so it reads so badly. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Interesting. Didn't know that, but that's okay. So,
Yep.
I had planned to do a whole comedy bit, and I just didn't
Oh,
have time. Work was really rough. Where I would start off reading this like thing about the time of 2003, and it was gonna be about the throes of 9/11 and like what was happening right after. For those who don't remember,
right.
because everyone remembers the incident, but no one remembers the shit that followed. And
Yeah.
because we've been living it every fucking day. But and then I was gonna get into the heroin crisis that was going on at the time, because there's a lot of jokes about that too.
People doing heroin. Yeah.
People doing
Yeah.
heroin. Is my 7-year-old son, or I don't know how old the kid is, doing heroin. recovering
He's injecting
heroin
into his
addict.
eyes.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
band Blue, not Blur, and their heroin story.
Yeah.
And so I was gonna make a thing about that, and I go, and Love Actually is supposed to be like, yo, people are having comedic but normal lives outside. I swear to God,
Mhm.
this must have been written before 9/11,
Oh,
and it feels
I
like
think
this tag on.
I think you nailed it exactly. It was filmed before and during 9/11, and then we
Okay.
just had like, I don't know. Let's try and fit this in. People
Yes.
love airports now. There's lots of love at airports.
Yeah.
Uh,
I gotta say too, like the I think because the shots they do of people like showing up in the airport and like actually
mhm.
meeting each other is really nice, and like they feel superhuman, and they you can get a lot out of those individual stories. And then it becomes like, okay, so as the premise of this movie, what if we followed these people and
Right.
see where they go? When can we get? And then now that I found out that like Richard Curtis was a comedy TV writer. Oh yeah, this movie feels like a bunch of TV episodes and TV plots kind of put
Yeah.
together. Where everyone,
Yeah.
it's
Actually.
really cool at the beginning how characters are connected and then they branch off, and
Yeah.
then it kind of doesn't matter, like the rest of the way
Yeah.
for
And it.
most of these, if not all the stories.
Yeah. They never really end up. There's not really a payoff where it's like, oh, it's
No,
just like, oh, she's his brother, she's his sister to the prime minister, or whatever.
so
Okay.
that's the craziest surprise for this movie for me is that I
Mhm.
had seen the ending so many times. I went, okay, maybe the appeal of this movie too is that payoff that you get to see everyone in this airport, right?
Right.
No,
Right.
you don't even get to see like half the fucking cast in the thing. You only get to see certain stories, and while I can't appreciate that like certain stories aren't resolved, who the
Mhm.
fuck knows what's gonna happen with Alan Rickman's family? Um,
Yeah.
because
I
it
mean,
because
well,
it stops right after the bombshell like
and
is dropped.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a very strange. Yeah, it's a very strange movie in that.
It's a
Let me just
weird
and
fucking movie. Dude.
I want to quickly make a mention
Yeah,
of that because you mentioned the sitcom style of it. I think that's actually a really good comparison because there's some plots exactly like you say that kind of build steam and then go nowhere, and then there's
that's right.
plots you can't you also I don't think you can watch this movie and try to thread everything together logically. You are
No,
supposed to watch this movie in fragments and just like, oh, what's their relationship again? Why are they it doesn't fucking matter. Just shut up and watch them rummage through a
see.
lake for paper, whatever.
So I don't know if my sister's gonna watch this, but shout outs to her because I asked her like I don't know what I'm supposed to be taken away with this movie. I don't know how I'm gonna approach the podcast with this. I was talking to her right after I watched it,
Right.
and I go, what am I missing? What am I missing from this movie? She goes, oh, you're thinking too much.
She's
That's
right.
the movie.
That's the
You are
movie.
thinking way too much. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be. It almost feels cynical. It feel like you have. It's a Christmas thing you watch. Kind of turn your brain off. And
Yes.
next story, next story. Here's where that. Here's where that. Some have resolutions. Some do not. And maybe that was the point. Like keep imagining a story, but like you have to get sit through 2.5 hours, and thank God there's funny comedy in this
Yeah.
because oh
Yeah.
my God, like
Yeah.
there's it feels like
Yeah.
wait, it's over, and but then I sat 2.5 hours, and
Yeah.
Alan Rickman's family is it is about to explode, and yeah, I guess the kid, told the girl like, "Hey, I dig you," and
Yeah.
he gets a little pack. Yeah, that's nice. And Rowan Atkinson shows up like a wizard and distracts them and winks at Alan and not at Liam Neeson. Be like, I
Yes.
did that on purpose. And he's like, how do you know the situation just from a glance? I guess you just that kid could have been the next 9/11. You don't know.
You don't know.
Like
I,
this
I have
fucking movie.
I have two quick asides about
Yeah.
those two characters, just because I think it's interesting. One is apparently in an original draft of Love Actually,
Okay.
Rowan Atkinson's character was a literal Christmas angel, and he was going to
I
literally
think I would have bought it
intervene
more.
into like all these people's different plots and love stories
Yeah.
as a literal Christmas angel who is meddling in their lives to make love find a way.
To make Love
Other
Actually.
I Love Actually. The other quick thing for some of our listeners potentially, if you're an animation fan, the young lady who sings "All I Want for Christmas for You," Olivia, I forget her last. She's Marceline the Vampire. She's a main voice actor on Adventure Time, on Steven Universe,
Oh,
and a
cool.
singer to boot. Real talent. Real
Okay.
talent.
So
There you go.
she's actually singing.
She's really singing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What characters you guys want to talk with? Because I feel like I can talk about certain characters a lot, and that's what this movie is, right? It's just
Yeah.
characters showing up. I want to talk about the little British boy with the permanent scowl, who is just going to be an angry young man for for his life. To the point where like the only time you see him smile is when he's drumming and the girl like points at him.
Yes.
And then he gets somehow madder when she sings the rest of the song and points at other people.
He's not pointing at me. Yeah.
Not pointing at me. That kid can handle the death of a mother really fucking well.
Real well. Too
Good
well,
job.
maybe.
What a fucking psycho. I feel mean because I actually don't know what would happen, right? Like if a child that age would lose their mother. But
he's left with a stepfather, not left with his biological father, left with an Irish stepdad.
And they're so cool.
Yeah.
Together. It's fine. It's cool. Dad, I just want to get this girl to talk to me.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk to her? No, not like that.
That won't work.
No.
That's dumb.
Which is a very like thing you would do as a boy, right? Shit. Some dudes even as adults go do that. Oh fucking. So he plays drums. He plays the drums badly, and he learns the thing. Father assumes heroin addict. Right at the beginning, dead mom, heroin addict, British. So like,
Brits,
you gotta do that. And I at least believe their chemistry together. It's just a premise. Yeah. It feels. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird story. I will say the mother's funeral is really fucking funny.
The Bye Bye Baby song?
Yeah, Bye Bye Baby. That's really funny. And that he's the only one not laughing is really funny. Because he didn't know her that long.
Yeah.
And that's great. I like that scene a lot. So there's moments I liked in this movie. I'm trying, folks. I really am. How about you guys? You guys have...
I mean, I'll just say I liked their chemistry too.
Yes.
I thought it worked. There are jokes. You know what? They work. Your sisters. I take your sister's note to heart right now as I'm
actually
speaking,
do. I don't think she was being. I want to make this very clear to people. Because I know her and Nick knows her. And when she told me that, I did not believe she was like trying to just say like, oh, it's a dumb thing. I was like, no, I think she's right. I think this movie is genuinely made.
Yeah,
for you not to pay attention.
It's the ethos. Well, here's what I'd say. I'd say that it is a movie that is pure ethos without any worry about logos. Whatever it is.
Okay.
It is
English major. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, here's how I would defend that position, and then we can go back to the character order.
I think I agree with you, but yeah, go
ahead. You hit something really good with one of my favorite scenes is Alan Rickman speaking with his wife and her saying, "What would you do if you were in my situation?"
Yeah,
It's
that's
such
really
a
good.
it's such a beautifully done scene, and it's a scene that really hits. You know, when your partner has
Yeah,
done something out of your confidence, or
and it's really bad.
disappoint you, it's really bad,
It's like
and
it's
and
family annihilating, like this kind
and
of
the
thing.
weight of Jesus, the person I would talk to is the person who did it. Like
Yeah,
how that hurt.
100%.
Um, I think I think it's an amazing scene. It's one of the better
Mhm.
scenes. And we were making jokes about the awards before we hit record today, and I just think about, like, well, if you sent that clip in to the awards people for Love
Yeah,
Actually, I would think it's a beautiful drama that's amazingly acted all the way throughout. If I
yeah,
just
because
saw,
it's two amazing actors acting,
yeah,
like they're really
just
good at it.
yeah. Um,
Which is what makes that ending so weird and disappointing because you don't get any more.
well, so
You get something
my
at the school, but not really.
the real answer is,
Yeah,
and then I'm jumping around. You guys rein me in after this, but
go, go, man.
the because I think I felt that way about Jeffrey Lincoln, the guy from The Walking Dead.
Isn't it
If
Andrew
you were
Lincoln? Am I crazy?
Andrew Lincoln,
Yeah.
Andrew
Yeah.
Lincoln.
Okay. Okay.
When he gets his scene, I mean, that's ostensibly the movie having an opposing view on the infidelity. Like, yeah,
Mm.
he really wants to fuck his best friend's wife,
Yeah.
but he knows it's wrong, and so but then they clear the air, they kiss, and then the movie kind of says, okay, and now they've got resolution, that's fine. I guess I would
It's like
say,
no.
in this, not really. You
Yeah,
still you filmed your best friend's wife. You have a weird, like,
and
wank
he's
tape.
still into her. Like that's the ending of
Yeah,
that, right? Like
yeah.
that nothing is resolved in
No,
that. In fact, it's so weird. The next scene, that scene where he's like, "I'm just gonna stay away from this. I
right.
can't." One is the right decision. That doesn't resolve the actual problem. It resolves the problem for his friend and his friend's wife, but not
Yeah,
for what's going to be
him.
happening on the sidelines.
Right.
When they show up, the next scene is them in the airport, and I just assumed they're a throuple.
Oh, maybe
And
maybe
that's
that's
why
what Love
I
Actually
assumed
is.
Keira Knightley went, I can, why not both?
Porque no
And
sos. Yeah,
there you
yeah, yeah.
go. Forget los no, oh
I
fuck it.
I'd say that that's probably then the miracle of Christmas, the spirit of Christmas
You
is,
have to be
wait,
truthful on Christmas. First time I ever
wait,
heard that, by the way. I've never.
you
That's
have to be
not the
honest on
Christmas
Christmas.
I've ever lived.
Okay. I've only lied on Christmas.
It's gotta be a
Um,
British thing.
but I guess the movie wants us to say, okay, he did do the wrong thing by, basically having an affair gift, but because he didn't sleep with her, there's still a chance for things to turn around. Blah 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 blah. I
Yeah.
guess that's what the movie wants us to come away with. It doesn't promise us that, but I
Yeah.
would say that's probably
It
the
is a
the
really good
ethos.
scene to like to the movie's credits, there's really good scenes in this movie. It's just they kind of
Yeah.
go nowhere. After uh, it's and it's the scene of Keira Knightley watching a movie, and you're both realizing with her like, oh, he only filmed her,
Yeah.
and even though there was no hints beforehand,
Yeah.
um, none at all, I don't think. And then oh no, that one girl goes up and
Are
is
you in
like,
love
what?
with her? Yeah.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
the only one that calls it out, which was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Um, and then we get him walk, and it's both greatly acted, especially from Andrew Lincoln. Um, until and then he walks out, and that song plays, and I forget the song off the top of my head, but it's one I knew, and it made me laugh. It made it like a punchline to me. It wasn't dramatic. Uh,
Is it Dido? Is it when they
is
play the
that what that
Dido
is?
song?
Yeah, it's where he's like, oh, and then it's like, didn't understand.
Oh my God!
We
Yes.
can't sing it here because this would annihilate the podcast, but like
Yeah. Yeah.
it started to make me laugh, and I was like, I know that's not the intended effect, but that's what happens. And
Oh,
um, yeah, this movie's weird. This movie's weird. Nick, what scenes or characters stood out for you, man? I feel like I'm going
yeah.
a mile a minute, but go ahead.
I mean, I know. I think you covered a good amount. I mean, that we talked about. I mean, because you know what? Like, maybe it says a lot where the difficulty here is pulling stuff worth talking about.
Yeah.
And I think, I mean, one thing was like, I mean, the stuff with the college guy or the guy like going
Oh, pretty funny.
It was
The
funny, yeah.
guy who goes to America because American girls are easy for
And love British accents.
love British accents. And listen, I'm not saying they're easy. The movie's saying they're easy, but
Mm.
I will say this: it reminded me of a story that I have from. This is like my second year of college, and I was working the orientation gig for
Mhm.
that, and a friend at the time. I haven't talked to him in a time. I hope he's okay. A friend at the time. We were we were
Mhm.
talking. One of our students was British and had a really and just classic British accent.
Right.
It was exactly what you thought you would hear in the movies for suave, like not suave, but he's classy. He's not overly classy, but it's that British accent where it's like it's the one we both went, oh, he's gonna have such a easy time just picking it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it sounded like that was his plan. Like he would go like, oh yeah, I just talked to a girl and she seemed super. And I'm like, yeah, man, that's because you sound like $1,000,000 over here. You got, I swear, it's. I know it's wrong, man, for me to kind of, but there's a truth to it, and I know girls in my life who have
Yeah.
like dated dudes because straight up told
Mm-hmm.
me, yeah, it was the accent.
Yeah. And,
Swear to God.
I thi-
You
I
do
think
accent,
from
Chris. Do Italian.
No.
I cook her the DMs. Yeah,
Oh,
I cook her
Luigi, we got to
the
know. I'm not gonna fucking.
free him. Free him.
I was gonna do
I
Mario, dude. I was gonna.
Oh
I
no.
Oh no! See, that's pretty good.
That's
good.
pretty good.
That was better than I thought it was gonna be at for a long day at work.
Let's play Dr. Mario.
I'm so sorry. That got me.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. Is there? I've seen it. I've seen it in real life. Is what I'm getting at, I guess.
I think that they also put a fine point on it that this is bared out by at least my lived experience too. Like the college guy, right? His friend says something like, "You're not even from a cool part. Like you're from a trashy part of England."
Doesn't matter, dude. It's just the accent.
Matter. Americans don't know.
They don't have to know. We don't know.
We don't know.
Parts of Britain,
we don't know.
dude.
Yeah. And I just also want to shout out the actresses who were in that Wisconsin
great.
bar scene. It's January Jones is one of
so
those women
funny.
who,
yeah,
so funny, so good. And Alicia Cuthbert, who's in a bunch of TV shows. Oh my God, just like down home girls that are there's many women who are like wildly attractive. Also the cowgirl that they bring back in the epilogue scene, just it's very funny. It's very good. Very
yeah, and her like sister or something that just immediately starts kissing the dude is like funny
because the accent. Yeah,
that's all.
That's it.
All it's.
Sorry, Chris.
No, it's fine. You know what happens too is like it's that thing of like it's guitar playing. It could break the ice and maybe even get like get you a foot in the door. If you have nothing after that, it's not gonna work.
Yeah,
guitar playing's not enough. Straight
Yes.
up, one of the biggest lessons of my life.
The real lesson is credit score. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about it.
That's where money's at, dude. Gotta get. Yeah, and so I'm with you, Nick. I think that part is genuinely funny, but it's written like because that's just pure comedy at that point. And I know all these are supposed to be like different types of love and like different aspects or different moments in a relationship
Mhm.
too. Just I don't know. I was so unsatisfied by this 2.5 hour movie.
Mhm.
It's at the end. Yeah, I think the only one that had a real funny, like real good conclusion was maybe Liam Neeson's weird British child
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And the college kids. And like
Yeah.
oh, you know what? Here's
What
the
about
the story. Oh, go ahead.
what about the stand-ins? I think that they had an ideal conclude.
Stand-ins.
It's very abrupt, but
Yes. You
Martin
know what I like?
Freeman.
There's this
Yeah.
funny, but there is like it's simple. It's funny on just like the premise.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it's just funny how we met.
Yeah.
We're porno
Yes.
stand-ins. Uh
We're getting the lighting right. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have so many questions for stand-ins where I'm like, how accurate do you have to be when you're standing in? Because obviously I don't know how stand-ins actually.
True.
I thought literally you just keep the marker and you keep the position, but you
They're
won't move.
also testing the lighting in the room, and they're also
That's what it is,
testing the
right? Yeah. Okay.
position.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah.
Okay. It's very
Yeah.
funny. By the way, TV version of the movie completely cuts that storyline.
Oh man,
It's all gone.
what a shame.
It's all nudity.
Yeah, it's all
There's
nudity.
so much nudity in this movie, and it's like I don't think you need it. Well, it's one of those things. It really doesn't feel like it serves anything other than you're gonna watch it because there's nudity.
Yes. Yes. It.
You know what I'm
Can I
saying?
say, if you cut if you cut the nudity out of it,
I'm
there
not
would be
not saying it's
nothing.
bad.
There's nothing that indicates this should be an R-rated movie to me at all.
Yeah.
It like.
Except maybe all the heroin mention and well,
Yes.
but that's not art. Like, what fucking
You're allowed to say I beat my heroin addiction in the
yeah.
70s and now I'm gonna be #1 at Christmas.
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh, I
allowed.
like his storyline, the
Me
Watch the
too.
Musician, and I genuinely think the ending for him is sweet.
Me too. It's a really
Yeah.
nice, like, reflecting on Christmas is about taking care of the people who have taken care of you. Like, I like
Your
that a
entire
lot.
fucking career. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
fat jokes in this movie that reminds me. There's a lot of like
Yeah.
it felt kind of late. Like whenever it happened, it
Yeah.
felt lazy because I would go, "You have good comedy in this movie."
Yes.
This
Yes.
just feels like fat person. Let's say chubby or like or something.
I
And they come off, and the jokes come off. If it's gonna happen, make it at least funny.
yeah.
But they're not even that, and that's a bummer. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little too comedy
N- n-
critic on that, but
No, I also felt like
my
the
comedy
fat
hat
joke at
coming
the
out.
end
Yeah,
was kind of okay, blah blah. The poor
yeah,
actress. The joke is, yeah, who want to marry that gross thing? Of course he wants to marry the sister. Like,
yeah.
okay, all right, all right. Eh, that's of a different time, different 2003. Oh my
I
god.
know.
Yeah,
What? But okay, speaking of the writer story, right?
sure. Yeah,
Does the jump to marriage is I think way too fast.
it's very abrupt.
It's very
Yes.
crazy. When he says marriage, I went, whoa, 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 whoa. Who's talking about marriage here? I thought we were gonna do. Oh, we are just gonna chat. We were just gonna
You
be love. It was such a
you've
wild jump. It makes me wonder if there was like a version where he's like, "I'm in love with your daughter. I want to tell her I love her."
right.
Versus no, let's just go straight to marriage, man. It's more dramatic.
Well, the end of the movie is also, again, total ethos. The end of the movie is
Yeah, you're right.
parallel
You're
cuts
right.
between it's what we've got the whole Portuguese village to come and see your proposal at Christmas, and he's running through the airport to tell his true love, his first true love.
You're
It's
so fucking right, dude.
yeah, man. It's it's nothing but like
Ethos.
Christmas dream wish fulfillment. Like this whole movie is, to a degree
Yeah,
or another,
except for certain
that.
characters.
Yes, except for some of them.
Unless
Very
your wish
real.
fulfillment is I was cheating on my wife emotionally, and my wish is just I hope we never tell the children
I hope that she'll get over this a few Christmases from now. I
from
hope.
now. And Love
Yep.
Actually too. Uh, what else? What else about the movie? There was one storyline. Oh, what'd you all think? Okay, so I think the one storyline the only one I would want to actually be explored more is the one with the woman with the
Oh,
son in the psychotic, or the brother in the psych ward, right?
I thought that was her
Uh
husband. That's why she's so squeamish about saying she loves the other guy, right? That's her
no, I thought it
husband. No,
was her brother
oh,
because
it's her brother.
they mentioned their parents are gone,
Oh,
and
gotcha,
she's
gotcha,
the
gotcha.
only
Okay.
person he has.
Oh, and that's why she's so squirrely about opening up to a new Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so let me dig into. I get her, like I get it, like
Mhm.
it's so hard to have a relationship, and if like, and you're like, but you have to know it's not just me you're with here.
Yeah,
I have to constantly, this is 24/7. It's
yeah,
part of my life. I have to be ready at a moment's notice, no matter
yeah,
what. And in fact, I'm actually like, okay, I kind of get I get why they're not together. When he asks, he can wait, and it's like, no, he can't. This is the
yeah,
only thing he has, man. Like,
yeah,
this is the only thing that this may be the only thing keeping him alive,
yeah,
is this
yeah,
relationship. And if I start ignoring that, if I start pointing it out just because, I want to, just because we want to fuck, like,
yeah,
that's gonna do irreparable damage to this guy,
yeah,
and that sucks. That's
yeah.
really fucking rough. And I actually think it's a little shitty that the dude doesn't understand that. So I
Yeah.
get why they're not together. I would love for that story to be explored.
That
Um,
is a beautifully grounded story in that
yes,
world.
in this whole movie,
Actually. Yeah.
this whole fucking thing. It comes out of
Oh.
nowhere. And it works. It's loaded
yeah.
bricks. It's to the point, and now that I'm saying all this stuff out loud, how much I really like that bit, it makes me think these are all pitches for like TV shows that maybe, or TV episodes that didn't make it or something, or
Oh,
maybe that's how he's writing. And like, that's
that's
I
possible.
okay, I'm making a leap there, I know, but like, it kind of feels whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's the only thing I would want to be explored in this movie, I think,
Mm-hmm.
more.
Okay.
Anything else about the actual contents of the movie before we get into what we got out of it?
Any big ideas, Nick? While I'm thinking about my last thoughts here.
Well, the big idea, the
Yes.
biggest one to be had
Yeah.
is that
Yes.
this was something that was shown, and this was the standard for romance Christmas movies.
This is what I thought it
And you
was.
know what? Yeah,
No.
I thought. I think the big picture is that Billy Bob Thornton was president.
Dude, thank you for saying that. Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Hey.
You're speaking
And
your truth.
I
Right
mean, the
now, and
truth
I
being what
appreciate it.
happened in front of me, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, isn't that truth? Come
Oh
on now.
man.
No.
Oh,
maybe.
maybe so.
Yeah.
That part of the story. Oh man, that okay. I was gonna just kind of like ignore it. That
I
part of the
really
story is
did.
crazy.
Yeah.
Cause when we know when Hugh Grant asked her to move to a new department, I
Mhm.
interpreted it originally as yeah, I'm falling for, this can't be happening as prime minister, right?
Right. Exactly.
He could have totally written it off as, hey, I don't want you ever having to deal with that guy if we're going to be in negotiations ever again. I'm going
Yeah.
to move you to a different department to keep you away. Because
Yeah.
it's kind of, I know it's like a shitty HR thing.
Right.
But it's like, it's the president. If I reprimand him, that's war. So like,
Right.
we got,
Yeah.
I'm going to move you to a different place. You could have totally, that could have been the plot, right? Like that could have been,
Yes.
it could have been that, and then be like,
Mhm.
okay, and then the confession is, hey, I moved you not only because of that, but because I have feelings for you, right?
Right.
Instead, it becomes like a weird interpretation of, I thought you thought I was in love with the president of the United States.
Yeah.
Just because I think that line's funnier. But it's weird. That part of the story is like kind of like weird leaps and bounds. All that. I don't know. What'd you all feel?
You go first, Nick. I've got too much to this one. I gotta put
Yeah,
together.
I know, right? It's a weird moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think this is the part where we are all reminded that it is a British movie made by British people,
Yeah, man.
Mhm.
showing that they are British and God forbid any American
Oh,
Ever.
yeah. Keep going, man. Keep going.
Yeah.
invades their space.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That's
That's right.
It's not love, actually. It's nationality, actually.
Oh man.
Gotcha.
All right, Nick. Hey, you're gonna be off mic for a little bit. Ian, what?
No. Wait, I had some quick ideas about the current.
What do you want?
I don't know what else to
Me?
say. Like,
Man,
it's
that's a much darker movie. You just
Yeah.
came up with.
like, yeah. What else is there to say other
It's
than
weird,
like
right? Yeah.
it's weird? It's
It's
like, yeah.
it's weird. It's okay. So let's I'll say the elephant I've been seeing
Ooh,
in
okay.
this
Go.
conversation, which is it's we talked about how these are also fantasies, like
Yes.
romance fantasy, power fantasy. This is totally to me, this is how I'm reading it, because Tony Blair was very popular when he was just elected. This is Tony Blair
Oh
time.
shit. Okay.
Tony Blair was considered, a good-looking young fella, and then they're combining it with a kind of Clinton, like, oh, how romantic! They met in the office, the head of state, and she's so much younger, but oh my god, the chemistry is on. This to me read is
Yeah.
super like a Clinton fantasy, wherein the British also get to reprimand Americans for being too aggressive and
Yeah.
fully like.
I don't blame him for that fantasy.
Oh no! I mean, you're right.
Yeah,
You
I'm
guys are
not
right
fucking.
there.
And
But
ain't my president.
I mean,
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob. I love casting Billy Bob for that man.
And I
Can I
love
tell you
Billy
how
Bob
happy?
Thornton, but like
Oh my god, yeah.
he narrated that weird game for the Wii where you play as a scorpion and a tarantula.
Ooh.
That was pretty cool. I hope one day to get a box signed by for that.
But yeah, it struck me as
Yeah.
just kind of like a weird fantasy that was unfolding. The most of the time, I think
That
I was
makes total
struggling.
sense now that I totally forgot about Tony Blair.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and
How could you?
I mean, how could you? Exactly right? He got us through 9/11.
Yeah. Listen, y'all at 9/11, but like, fuck y'all.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that whole thing was kind of weird. It was a kind of weird, and I get what they were going for, and it's basically everybody. It is funny, and it's
muddy. Muddy is what.
But there's funny moments in it, but I agree it's much too muddy, and it's kind of, to me, steeped in the general ignorant conceptions. Just to put it as shortly as I can, the common ignorant conceptions of, oh, I mean, like, Monica loved Bill, like it was a romance. Who wouldn't want that kind of attention from them, da da da. And so I think it's tapping into that was a view at the time.
Oh shit! I
for
didn't even
people.
think about the Monica Lewinsky thing.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe because there is the power dynamic thing of literally the prime minister.
Zoops, the prime minister, who's, I'm gonna generously say, in his later 30s, and this young girl from a working class neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah. So it is a lot even weirder than I thought. Okay. Yeah, this movie's weird.
Yeah.
All right. Let's we've been talking. We had a long cold open to.
We did. We did.
Let's get into what we got out of it, into
Yes.
the falling action.
All right.
Nick, what'd you get out of Love Actually? Was it Love Actually?
Actually,
I got love for my country. Oh.
Actually, I know. Damn, I learned a new side of Nick that's not
Nah.
gonna gel with my own.
I just love the idea of someone watching this that's American and goes, "You won't shut up." Billy Bobby and do nothing wrong. Yeah.
that's
What I got out of it. I know. Sure. So I got out of it a movie that takes place on Christmas, has many things going on, and I got a new appreciation and validation for the things I like because I don't like this movie.
okay. You're here. You're here.
Hey man. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't know you had already watched the. Oh no, well no. Before we watched it, I think I asked you. Yeah, have you seen this movie? And you said yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know. You hadn't seen. I guess I had assumed everyone in this house, everyone like in the family, right? Like, had not seen it. It was just my mom. Like my mom, my sister who've seen the whole thing. Ian, what'd you get out of Love Actually?
What did I get out of Love Actually? I got out of it good feelings. Genuinely,
Really?
I got a handful of scenes that kind of
There's
are
good
above
stuff
the
in
rest
here.
of the material.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just kind of
and
goes nowhere.
Yeah, but I think I got a better sense of why people have so much, because we picked this movie, as you say, Chris. It is like a title that's head and shoulders in the genre.
Yeah.
Like people
100%.
just
This is the one
they
I know.
love this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the one we all know.
And it's a rom-com that I would say hits on a lot of the rules we've established for the genre. A child wise beyond his years, a lot of phrases that get repeated, catchphrases. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess the child who holds the ethos of the movie maybe is that better.
It's a child who seems like he knows what he's doing.
Yes.
He clearly doesn't.
Even though he clearly does not.
Although it works, right? I guess he gets a peck on the cheeks. That's fine.
Yeah. Serendipity is also a big part of these, but I would say that this is like when I had complaints about our last rom-com that we watched being maybe not serious enough, not thinking, like, I do feel like this is at least not have as many of those moments for me, but it is certainly deeply inconsistent. It is all over the place.
It really
and it is
dude, it's crazy. There's whiplash like in this movie.
Yeah. But I can certainly see the things that people take out of this and are like, oh my god, like, yeah, the scene between the husband and wife that we've mentioned before, I'll rewatch that multiple times. It's so good. It's so goddamn good.
Yeah. I agree with that. What did I get out of it? Big disappointment, I guess. It was not what I thought it was gonna be. I did get a bunch of really good scenes. I got a bunch of good ideas, and ideas that just didn't pan out. Good jokes, and then just stuff that felt lazy or a lot of leaps in logic. It felt like there was too much yet not enough at the same time. And that's kind of like love, isn't it? It's just a bunch of contradictions. But also a serendipitous feeling when you're in the throes of it, I guess. So that was Love, actually, I guess, the movie. Don't care for it. Don't. I don't think I ever want to watch it again.
Okay.
And I can never, ever tell my mom that.
Okay.
I will take that to my grave.
And to you listeners, keep your fucking mouth shut. Keep that to yourself.
Yeah,
don't go posting that,
dog.
Yeah.
Don't fucking don't come out.
Don't narc.
Don't narc. I bet you. No. I know my mom knows me. I know she'll know I won't like this movie, but I don't think she'll know how much I don't like it. That's what it will be. And she doesn't
Yeah.
have to. She can keep enjoying
No.
it. She likes it. I mean, like, I didn't tell my mom not to enjoy this movie.
Exactly.
She loves watching it every year.
Yeah. Exactly right.
Yeah, I
Exactly
love
right.
my mom. I don't love the movie. There we go.
There you are.
That's what I got out of it.
I
And
love my
that's
mom, but
love
not this
actually.
movie. Good.
That's
I'm
a
glad you
kind of
don't.
love.
I... Good. That's good.
Okay, all right. Let's get into the denouement. Let's. Any recommendations after watching Love Actually and doing this podcast? And I'm gonna include the cold open just for shits and giggles.
Oh, sure.
Nick, what would you recommend?
What would I recommend to
Yeah, man.
fix all of this?
Yeah.
Is watch a good Christmas movie, like Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, the original TV film.
Nick, me
Okay.
and you should watch that movie. That movie's wild and weird. They try to make so much out of nothing. Out of a song that was nothing. That has like nothing in it. The song gives you a premise and it does nothing with it. There's a character who's a villain in Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer, the movie. It's just like a one-off slide in the song. Cousin, was it Mavis? Fucking whatever. There's a robot Santa
What?
in the movie. It's led right. Am I remembering that right?
You probably are. It's kind of. I think it's becoming a ubiquitous like plot point because
Yeah,
Tim Allen did Robot Santa too. So that's
he did. He
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Guess what went on my list for the wheel of ideas for themes? The year of
Oh, what's that?
Christmas.
The year of Christmas.
The
Ooh,
the year of Christmas, not the the gyre of Christmas. We must
Into
let
the
it break under our weight.
Damn.
Yeah, so maybe I'm also trying to figure out how to do the year of 9/11 if we do that because that came from this movie.
Bro, we could do that, but should we? Should we do?
I want to do it.
Oh God.
I feel like with Dick Cheney dead, I feel like I want to talk about like okay, some of y'all have been ignoring how actually fucked this all was right after.
Oh my God,
We've
it
been
was bad.
too like focus on the last last three presidents, I think. But when it all starts, man, where it all really fucking goes, like, and I was there for it.
Man, most of these kids, y'all don't know what the Brooks Brothers riot was, but it was bad. It was a very bad
yeah.
thing. Anyway.
What was it? The
Yes.
Aurora,
That was
Colorado.
2001. That was the election. That was the Florida. Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Fuck. We could do it. We could do it. We'll do that comic where Spider-Man looks. He's like, oh no. And
Oh God.
either way, or whatever. So Nick, man, what'd you recommend before I went? Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
The Christmas holiday film that can be a palate cleanser made by Americans about America's negligence
and capitalistic greed of the holiday.
Yeah, because remember the hot cousin? She was like gonna.
That's what I'm saying. That's cousin Mavis or something. Man, and okay, Ian, what would you recommend?
Yeah.
This has been one of the funnest episodes of the podcast I think we've done in a while. I'm having a great time. Genuinely.
Me too, guys.
Maybe because I'm fucking tired. But like
I'm gonna recommend another bad movie. If you like this movie, I'm gonna recommend another movie like this one.
Yeah.
This is I'm gonna recommend 2011's New Year's Eve, which is a Gary Marshall movie, and it basically takes The Shape of Love actually and does it again. I'll throw out some of the names. It's again a star-studded It's got Halle Berry, Catherine
Yeah.
Feig, Jessica Biel, John Bon Jovi, Ludacris, Robert De Niro, Zoe Deschanel, Zac Efron, Hector Elizo, Katherine Heigl, Ashton Kutcher, Seth Meyers, Sarah Jessica Parker, Michelle Pfeiffer, Hilary Swank, Sofia Vergara.
The fuck is this movie?
And it's just a bunch of people on New Year's, like love stories on New Year's, and we jump around from a bunch of perspectives.
Oh, okay. John Lithgow's in here.
Oh,
He's uncredited. That's fucked up. All right.
So
What would
if
I
you
recommend?
like,
Oh no, go ahead.
yeah,
Go
what
ahead.
would you?
Sorry.
What would you recommend, man? If you, let's
would
say
I
you have
recommend?
taste and you want
What would
something
I
like this.
recommend?
Yeah,
What a
go
good
watch Kingdom
question.
Hearts
What a good
Christmas.
question. That or yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Everyone play Kingdom Hearts, and go play BioShock, the series, and come back to me and be like, yeah, we should make Ian sit down
Oh,
and really
God.
think about why when he said, no, I really like Ken Levine as a writer, why
Jeez.
he shouldn't.
Okay. I'm happy to retract that down the road. I'm oh,
Yeah, but I
Jesus.
want to break it down, Ian. I want to like I
Okay,
want
say I'm
to
gonna break
shatter
Ian.
this image in front of you.
Oh my God.
I don't want you to just be like, yeah, he's probably not that good. I need you to understand the
How
depth
wrong you are.
of how bad of a writer, director, game runner, and how we're actually seeing it all happen again with this new game that was announced. It's happening again. He's doing the exact same things he did with Infinite, and it's gonna be the same, Ian. Time is a flat circle. We can't escape it. Much like 9/11, it'll just keep happening. And
Oh my God.
and we let it happen. We will do the year of 9/11. I swear to God.
There's got to be a comedy in there, right? There's definitely a 9/11
What'd you
comedy.
get out of the Pentagon?
There's gotta what would
I
we
know
watch,
what the
man?
government got out of Pentagon.
What? Because then I don't want the stretch. We could do a stretch where it's just like, here are some of my favorite 9/11 jokes from TV.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
Including that episode of American Dad where Stan breaks down his day, and he's like, from 9/11 to 9/12, think about 9/11. And I think that joke is funny. And BioShock 2 is the best BioShock there is. I'll just leave it at that. And then because Ken Levine had nothing to do with it, it was made by a completely different team. Yeah, man. All right, we did it, you guys. That was. Oh wait, no, we have to rank this. We have to fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
This has been a wild episode, but that's how we're ending That's gonna be the end of this journey.
Now to rank 9/11.
We could even end it on a good note because we only did for the Scott Pilgrim stuff. I think we only did the movie. We didn't rank the rest of the series. If we wanted to do that,
Yeah.
Was that? Yeah. I mean, what do you think, Nick? Would you want to put the series
only if
up
you guys
on
got
the
time.
We already have a series on there.
I'm good.
So
Yeah.
all right.
Put on.
All right, let's do. Let's start with the current problem, which is Love Actually.
Yeah.
Is love? Well, let's do. Okay, percentage of rom to com.
Oh gosh. I mean,
Believe
it's
it or
very
not, I
romantic.
actually think this is as close to 50-50 we can get.
Yeah.
Of this list.
Yeah. Do we want to call it a 50-50 split, guys?
I'm kind of down. Just to fuck it. Fuck it,
Okay.
they can have it.
All right.
Although, hang on. Romance is different than love.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of this movie is about different kinds of love. Familial love.
Sure. Friendship. Professional relationships that become personal.
Yes. It's not necessarily romance. In fact, I would argue that maybe only 4 of these stories about romance. One's just pure lust. I want my best friends.
I want to bang as many Americans as I can. Yeah.
Oh, that too. Yeah, that. There's 2 that are lusts.
Yeah.
And one's like no, but one's like yes. And then
Mm-hmm.
The Portugal story's fair. I would say quite romantic. The kids' story,
Yeah, even
pretty
though I
romantic.
disagree with the leap in logic, but whatever.
Sure. What else we have? We have
the kid trying to impress the girl.
yeah,
That's romance. That's classic. That's yeah. The Tony Blair, Hugh Grant thing.
The Tony Blair thing. The Sherlock's best friend being very shy with his work colleague, and very funny. That's
genuinely
that's
funny. Genuinely funny romance.
Funny. Yeah.
Premise is strong on that one. Like it really carries that little thing, and they know when to end it.
Yes.
Maybe.
No.
Maybe it's actually more comedy than romance. Now that we're like breaking it down here, maybe like 60% comedy over romance. What are y'all feeling?
I'm cool with that, but
I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna stick with 50-50s here.
50-50.
I still think it's a good even split down the middle.
You know what?
Just also
Ian,
given everything else we got. Mm-hmm.
It's Christmas. I'm gonna give this to you. I'm gonna side with Ian, Nick.
Oh.
Okay with that.
Let's do 50. Let's leave it 50.
Fuck. It's a miracle, guys. It's Christmas miracle, guys.
Christmas. Yeah. You're welcome. You're
welcome. Your favorite, rank it.
All right, now let's do. Yeah, wait. No, we have to. Do we buy the romance? What does that even mean in this case?
In this, is there any romance that feels authentic? Yes. Yes, there is.
Okay, we'll write that. There are authentic romances here.
Kinda. Yeah.
And then there are leaps of logic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Authentic romances. But then there's jump to marriage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Okay. Jump to marriage. This is great. And all right, let's rank it. Right. Is it better than Sleepless in Seattle?
Yes, sir.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. I would rather watch this than Sleepless in Seattle again. Is it better than 50 First Dates?
No.
Ooh. Let me just know what's above 50 First Dates.
John Tucker Must Die.
Ooh, dip. Okay, yeah, I think that it's right in this area. Could I convince you, Chris, that it's just above 50 First Dates?
Okay. Give me something, because like, well, no. Okay, let me tell you where I'm at. Right.
Okay.
I think the premise is way stronger and more actually well explored in 50 First Dates than Love Actually.
Okay.
Granted, Love Actually is smart in the sense that we're just talking about different kinds of love. Mm-hmm. But in that way, we're not saying anything either.
True, it's more general.
Yeah, it's very toothless, as you and my sister have pointed out. It's all ethos, and it is what it is on its face. However, that intro to 50 First Dates is by and large the weakest part of the movie.
Yes.
The first 20 minutes. Yeah.
I want you to think about the weakest parts of this movie and the weakest parts of that movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because 50 First Dates to me is like, I can just watch everything. I can just cut out the movie, everything before Halle Berry. Not Halle
Berry. Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore. They both have Barry thing, and I think that's what. As soon as she shows up, to me, the movie started.
Okay.
I like the soundtrack too better. And that
50 First Dates.
No, let's go. I think Love Actually has really fucking good moments of acting in this.
That's where I'm coming at it, because here's what I have to say. is Drew Barrymore is a talented actor, and Adam Sandler
Yes.
knows how to dramatic act. He can do
He
it. He
does.
does it.
It's wild. It's
Yeah.
he just knows where the money's at.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think.
I say that in the context of, like, think of the hokey. I don't want to call anybody out by name, so let's just say think of the lowest out performer who's giving you the biggest, broadest performance in this,
Okay.
and then think about that in the other movie.
Yeah.
I still say that it's probably a technically more well supported, internally consistent. That's the other thing. I think this movie has more consistency than 51st. The parts that don't work really don't work in that.
In
I don't know.
51st, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
But the parts that do work in 51st States are so much more interesting
They're very
and
original.
like
That's
weirdly
fair.
well thought out.
That's fair. Dang,
Uh
man, that's a good point.
yeah.
Hmm.
That's a tough. This is a way tougher call than I thought it would be.
Mm.
You are correct on a technical level. I think Love Actually is better. Especially there's no bad shots. The editing
Mm-mm.
can be jarring at sometimes. At
Mhm.
moments. At moments.
Mhm.
And it does feel like kind of whiplash, but I think that's what they're trying to do with the movie.
They
But
they
there's
want
better
you to
scenes of
feel
acting
it.
in there. You're totally right. Nick, where you at, man? Where you at with this?
Yeah, what are you thinking, man?
Give me something.
Well, like personally, I would maybe I don't know. I honestly just above Sleepless Seattle's like where I'm at.
Damn.
Okay.
That's
I
just
do
that's me
think I
personally.
like that movie. This movie too.
I don't know what else to say other than I mean
No, hey man, that's what you're feeling.
it's
That's what you're feeling.
That's where you're at. Yeah.
That's what you're feeling.
only on the default that this movie has more things going on than just by quantity.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's kind of it. That's
Okay. Okay.
because at least 51st dates like there's there's something to talk. I mean, there is something to talk about. Like, there's a cool idea,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
this is like you said, this is all ethos. So I'm like, I don't know, like what else to say because it wasn't intended to be thought beyond it. I don't know.
Oh man, Nick, that's an excellent point because
Yeah.
I can go back and think about 51st dates. It's not, I mean, it's not the most technical, it's not the most in it, but it's got ideas that are unique, original, and you have to chew
Yeah.
on. And the point
And it's weird,
of
and again, weirdly well explored.
Mhm, mhm. and 51st dates, as you say, because of that quality of the ethos, even when you get scenes that hit you really hard, kind of its greatest expression is
Goes
just there
away.
in the moment
Yeah.
when you're sitting with it. Exactly right.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
Kind of evaporates.
And I mean, that's ultimately all up to the performers, not the script, not anything else. That's the performers shining through. So,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay.
All right. 50.
So
So Love Actually below 51st Dates is where we're at.
that's where we are. That's
All
where
right.
we are.
I think I'm gonna agree with that. I think I'm gonna agree.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. So that will be our number 11 is now Love Actually. I won't read the
Okay.
whole list right now because we got to quickly do the Scott Pilgrim stuff. Um, okay. Do we count the? Let's just nip this in the bud real quick. Do we
Mhm.
count the video game as rom com? Because I don't.
I wouldn't.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. Because it's just.
Yeah.
I mean, it lives on the idea that you already know the story,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's not a story. There's not a lot. There's just scenes and vignettes.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing, especially for a beat 'em up. That's kind of actually what you want. But all right, so let's just go into the books. Let's go into the books. Let's do the books first.
Okay.
All right, for the series, that is Scott Pilgrim.
Hmm.
Is it better than Sleepless in Seattle?
Yes.
Is it
Yes.
better than Love Actually?
Yeah.
Yes.
50 First Dates?
Yes.
John
Yes.
Tucker Must Die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy Rich Asians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice Indian Boy?
Yeah.
I agree with
Yeah.
that. I
What's
agree with
after
that.
this?
Tucker
What's
and Dale
after
versus
this?
Evil.
Wait, I thought Tucker and Dale was before this.
No, Tucker and Dale versus Evil is above A Nice Indian Boy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, man.
Okay, what's above that?
I know you sound like you sound. We could go. I could go find that episode and see what what we were thinking.
No, it's fine. I'm like, okay, yeah, no. I'm sure that
I'm
'cause-
happy with Tucker and Dale versus Evil being high. All right. I think it is better than Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I will say the book series.
Mhm. Mhm.
Is it better than 500 Days of Summer?
Ooh,
Ooh,
we're coming close on it for me, but I think
yeah.
so. Yes.
I also
Yes.
agree. Is it better than The Night Is Short? Walk On Girl?
Maybe not for me.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe
know.
not, dude. I actually feel like it stops right here.
Scott Pilgrim.
The book series.
Well, Nick,
Right
Okay.
what do
above
you
The Night
think?
Is Short, Walk On Girl is
So.
His and Her
mm.
Circumstance.
Oh, yeah. I mean, personally, like with the books, it's like,
I'm thinking
again,
about our
I
conversations with Mutant Astronaut and talking
Mhm.
about some of
oh,
the
yeah.
as he put it, the warts of the story. For anyone who
Yeah,
didn't listen to that podcast, please go listen. He was such a fantastic guest.
wealth of
Uh,
knowledge. Yeah,
Awesome.
Fuck,
yeah,
dude. Fuck, he's like. I hope one day I can reach that level.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's totally fair. I think, like, you know what? You know what happened? Like, what came to mind is all the positive things of the book, but I
Mhm.
feel like the flaws of the book always stood out to me more than any flaw of like the show or the movie for Scott Pilgrim,
Yeah.
because they are like, because the problems in the book are stuff that just genuinely wouldn't hold up nowadays.
Yeah, as we talked about, like
About
over there too. It was weird then, and it's even like worse now.
Yeah.
yeah. Whereas, yeah,
To the point of like, no, that there's a reason that stuff's never even touched upon, like in the adaptations.
right, yeah. Oh yeah, and whereas like compared to the two above this of his and her and sorry,
Short.
Night is Short, Walk On Girl, and then right above that his and her, where I think the more I watch those, the more I appreciate them more.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that.
So I think on that note, I'm with Ian. I'm cool with leaving it here.
Right below
Okay.
Night is Short.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I agree. I agree with this. Yeah, I'm with you. All right, so let's fix this real quick. You guys want to just vamp for a little bit?
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
I wasn't disappointed, but I think I was shocked. I was every time I hear how high Tucker and Dale is, I'm like, yeah, I do really like it. But Jesus, it's that high. Oh my god. Anyway.
It's fine, Ian. What do you got against fun? And it was just
Oh,
me and
man.
you on that episode, by the way.
Yeah.
if you recall.
So it was totally us. It was totally
Yeah.
This is your fault. Yeah, a nice Indian boy could have shot up to number one.
I know. I could have gotten. Oh my god.
No, it's not number one. No.
They
It's
could
not-
have.
Oh yeah, yeah. If Ian had tried hard enough, that was.
If I get like 3 other people to watch it, I think I will have done my service to the world. Like, yeah, go check it out. Just for the once. You'll
Hey man,
like
I'm glad I watched it. I thought it was really good,
it. Yeah. And
as apparent
And-
on our list.
yeah.
All
Oh my
right,
God.
so real quick,
Mhm.
what rom to com percentage?
Oh jeez.
For
I
Scott
would say it's
Pilgrim,
more calm than rom to
I
me.
agree with that.
What? Yeah.
But it's more. I think it has more rom than the movie, and the movie we put 45% rom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We can do the his and her circumstance thing of 47% rom, 53 com.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Plug
that
it.
a
All
lot.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on. So we're gonna do 47%
Mhm.
rom
Yep.
to 53% com as I type. It. Do we buy the romance?
Uh, mm, yeah,
I
yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I buy it. This is a real thing that would happen.
yeah. Very much so.
Okay. So now we talk about Scott Pilgrim takes off.
Okay.
All right. So Scott Pilgrim takes off. Well, we can do the rom to com thing here. What are you guys
Okay.
feeling?
More rom than the books for me.
Really? Okay.
I I think that I think the emotional
Really?
aspect of those stories
Okay.
are explored richly. I liked it. I liked the way they were done. I don't know. What do you guys? You much more
I feel
calm
like it
or
was way less rom
okay?
than com, only because again it assumes that the whole thing is you assume you've heard this story a million times.
Yeah.
Um, and there's sweeter moments, I think, and more mature thoughts on romance, especially after falling out, right? And this somebody
Yeah.
who's particularly older version of Ramona, including
Yeah.
her getting her own self-love moment and like loving who she'll be as a person,
Yeah.
not having to worry about that.
Yeah.
In terms of romance, I think there's way less because because it doesn't start until he comes back, really.
Mm.
You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the
I
show
do.
ends.
Hmm.
Because
Okay.
there's no other
Okay.
romance stories in there, right? Oh no. Wallace
The actor.
and Todd.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
Todd and
romance I find hilarious.
oh, and
Todd,
there is bromance, but I don't think we're
There's
counting that for this.
bromance.
Gideon, and yeah, his best buddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? That does actually make sense. I'm carrying a lot of the mental weight of, oh, all that stuff that it isn't explained, but I just know because
Yeah.
I know the yeah. Um, maybe as low as 30, 80.
It would be
30,
30/70.
there's no, it's 110%.
That's right. 38, 30, 70.
I
Uh,
am okay with 30% raw. And that even feels kind of high to me, but I'm willing to rock with that to
Okay.
just because I've thought about just because thinking about the Wallace and Todd thing, and
Yeah.
30% ROM, 70% com is where I'm at too. Nick, where are you feeling?
I'm okay with that. That kind of makes
All right,
sense.
let's do it.
Great.
I know we're coming up on the time anyway.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is just
Okay, do we
busy
buy
work,
the
yeah.
romance?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Incredibly so. When we see it, yes. Yes.
I'm sure someone can relate to it.
Yeah. Well, the Wallace thing I think is actually very real.
Oh yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
great,
Sparks. Yeah.
but it feels real.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have a significant other that works at Nintendo.
I get all
Oh
the
man.
games for free.
So,
Oh my god.
hell yeah. Okay, so is Scott Pilgrim takes off better than Sleepless in Seattle?
Yes.
Yeah. Go.
All right, let's just shoot up. Is it better than the Scott Pilgrim book series?
It's that and then his and her circumstance.
No, it's that, and then Night is Short, Walk On Girl.
Then night is short. Ooh.
So
I don't know if it's go ahead. Go ahead. Go
okay,
ahead.
so if I remember correctly, I think we said this was like, oh, you know what? I can bring the rankings right now.
Yeah.
Where we rank
That's what you were
the
doing.
Scott Pilgrim stuff. That's right. Oh, really?
Hmm.
Really? The anime beat the comic.
Yeah.
I remember it the opposite. Okay. All right. No, that's on me. Uh Are we still feeling that?
Yeah, I think that I don't know.
Yep.
At the time, I remember saying we thought it was a more complete thing with less issues from early writing. How do we feel about that now?
Yes.
Huh.
I think I
Yeah.
agree with you. I think so. Yeah, yeah, no. I think I'm starting to remember some arguments here. I remember like the comic kind of feels like weird in certain aspects, and has definitely a lot of weaker moments,
Hmm.
even weaker issues. But
And some of it just doesn't get
yeah,
picked up in the way that the in the way the animated series. There is no
yes,
fat on this. Every single piece of this comes back or is mentioned or is useful later.
yeah.
You
The
know.
anime is pretty lean, maybe even to its detriment, because like some of the because like rewatching it, I remember feeling like, okay, yeah, we don't need to. Yeah, yeah, we are talking about that, but there are like a little bit more boring parts because we're just making sure to hit it.
Hmm.
It wasn't as good as I remember my first viewing of it, even though I think it's 4 with
Video store.
no, the actor
Oh. Hmm.
is like my favorite Scott Pilgrim thing.
Okay.
I love that episode. I absolutely adore that episode. I think that episode is like just from beginning to end. Um, so we're still on the thing of it's better than Scott Pilgrim the comic book.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Then. Okay, is it better than the Night is Short Walk On Girl?
I'm gonna say no, but what do you guys think? I don't know. I don't think so.
Nick, who's better, Yuasa or his protege?
That's what this is. Like,
I have an opinion on that,
okay.
but
Yeah.
So I'll start it
Nick
then.
knows a lot more about anime. He's in it. He's in the
Okay.
animation trenches. He's got more educated opinions
Yeah.
than mine is just I
No.
watched it and I went, I don't know, man.
Good. Yeah.
I think. Why is this so hard?
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
personally,
You're fit. One of your also one
my
of your
butt.
favorite studios, like me, and like you gotta start picking your favorites. Like they're doing different things but the same. You know what
I
I'm
know.
saying? Like
No, I know. I'd say I think Night is Shore is better than Scott Pilgrim Takes Off.
I
Thank you
think
for
so
saying
too. I
Yeah, I think about it. I'm like, yeah.
if I was just ranking
it.
episode 4 though,
Right.
to me that would shoot way up in this, but that's not it. Even episode 4 is not like a rom com or anything. And the flaws for the anime, I think, do weigh it down a little bit,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially with
I.
some of the performances I don't like agree with. Even though I
Mm,
don't think they're bad, I just don't think that was the way to go. Um,
mm,
so it stops there. Stops right above the comic.
yeah. I
What I'm
think
hearing.
so.
All right.
Mhm.
Can't believe Nick chose you also.
We're
I
telling.
know.
Tell everyone. Yeah.
Gotta tell everyone in the industry, man.
Betray them all.
Uh.
The man made Isaac. Oh my god, Nick. Same director as Scott.
Oof.
Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. You gonna do that to him? You gotta.
Uh.
Oh my
I
god.
know because I'm comparing a new show with an older movie based
Yeah.
on
True.
a way older book. But it's like my favorite series of all time. Well, one of my favorite series, the Tommy Galaxy. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well.
And.
Oh,
Mhm.
sorry. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, both of them have such exquisite, fluid, lively animation styles, but
Yeah.
Walk On Girl is playing
Work at
with
the
a
same
bunch of
studio.
stuff. I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. But
All
I just
right.
loved what Walk On Girl got to do. Really
Yeah.
play,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
It's I mean, Nick knows Iwasa may be my favorite anime director.
Mm.
Um so he probably already knew what the answer was going to be for me
Mm.
before that. Um that is not to say I dislike Oh my god, I'm forgetting his name. The protege.
Oh, Pedro. If he has
Pedro.
last name.
Yeah, Pedro, because he made Isaacin, and I fucking love Isaacin.
Mhm.
And he made like a bunch of other series that I really like. Including he's like directing Sonder right now, and like fucking Dandadan, and Dandadan fucking rules. All right, but anyway, folks, we did it. We reached the end of the year. The
Yeah.
year of the rom com is over. What did we learn much? No, we
Eh,
really learned we probably don't know this series, this genre as much as we should, and we
yeah.
we probably have a
Mm.
lot more shit to explore.
Yep.
Um. So, having said that, I think we may have mentioned that I am gonna put Year of Romcom 2 on the wheel. However,
Okay.
it will not be next year. I don't want to do a back-to-back thing. I want to change it up.
Okay.
So we may come back. We may come back.
Very
But
well.
this is the end of the year for now. We did it.
Yeah.
Here is your final ranking, folks. What we got out of it's definitive, not to be argued with, cemented list of rom coms that we will never change our minds about whatsoever, no matter how much we age and that plaque builds up between the folds in our brains.
That's right. That's
At
right.
number 14, Sleepless in Seattle. With 75% rom. You know what? I'm going to post this. No, fuck it. I'm going to read it. It's the end. It's the end. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Sleepless in Seattle at number 14 with 75% rom, 25% com. Do we buy the romance? No. 13, Love Actually. That feels so harsh, but that's truth. 13 is Love Actually at 50% rom, 50% com. Look at that, folks. Do we buy
Yeah.
the romance? There are authentic romances, but then there's also jumps to marriage, and that's weird. 12, 51st Dates at 40% rom, 60% com. Buy the romance? Yes. 11, John Tucker Must Die at 20% rom, 80% com. Buy the romance? No. And you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
10, Crazy Rich Asians, 60% rom, 40% rom. Buy the romance? Yes. A Nice Indian Boy at 55% rom, 45% com. Buy the romance? Yes.
Yeah.
Number 8, Tucker and Dale versus Evil. 25% rom, 75% com. Buy the romance? Yes, because of trauma bonding.
Yeah.
7, 500 Days of Summer at 70% com, 70% rom, 30% com. Buy the romance? No, but this is totally a real relationship that exists in the real world.
Yep.
60 at number 6, Scott Pilgrim, the comics. 47% rom, 53% com. Buy the romance? Yes. 5, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off, 30% rom, 70% com. Buy the romance? Yes. 4, The Night is Short, Walk on Girl, 60% rom, 40% com. Buy the romance? Yes, although it's just beginning.
Yeah.
3, His and Her Circumstance, 47% rom, 53% com. Buy the romance? Yes. At 2,
Yes.
Love and Basketball, which the more and more I see this on this list, man, that is not a rom com.
Nope. We loved it.
Fuck
I
it, we
liked
were
it.
misled. Whatever.
Yeah.
90% rom, 10% com. Buy the
Yeah.
romance? Yes. And number 1, what we got out of its champion of romances is Scott Pilgrim versus the World. The movie, 45% rom, 55% com. Buy the romance? Yes. There you have it.
Yes.
There it is.
We did it.
Oof.
Fuck, been a long year. Been a long year.
That's been a year.
Thank you all. I want to thank Nick and Ian for sticking with this. This is a lot of fun. This is probably one of the funnest episodes we've done in a while.
Of course.
Our next episode will be a nice and cozy one. It will be our personal top 10s for this year. This could be anything, top 10 anything of this year. Of just what we experienced this year. Anything can be on that list. Anything. We'll get to talk about it. We'll have fun. We'll laugh. We'll share. We'll bask in the glee and serendipity of the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
And then January 15th, we pull out our knives and blood will be drawn as we rank 2025 definitively. where we will take everything we watched this year and everything we experienced, every piece of media we talked about, at least that we dedicated an episode to,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
we will rank those.
And by God, at the end of this, only one shall remain in Thunderdome. That's
Now,
the way
Year
it
ends
is.
with love and brotherly acceptance.
Yeah.
And will begin with violence.
yeah. Hey, Chris.
Yes.
I know Frankenstein was a cool movie and all, but Hugh Grant had a fun dance when he was
Fuck
on the
you.
stairs.
It's gotta be. Dude. Okay, I don't want to go in with what I think is gonna win, but I will have an agenda. Like
Him and
I will be fighting. You guys. I'm gonna get all right. Let's give a little taste. I'm gonna give a little taste to the folks at home. I'm still
Sure.
hyped
Okay.
up about
Yep.
Better Call Saul beating Mad Max Fury Road,
Oh my God.
and I haven't forgotten about that. You know what really just drove that nail in through my hands like our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It was when Ian thought Fury Road had won over
Oh my God.
Better Call Saul for very good reasons that he had thought of. And I went, no, Ian, that's not what you and Nick decided. You and Nick decided that Better Call Saul should win. I wanted Fury Road to win. And I just want to put that out. I just want that little seedling of emotion out there for 15th of January.
I want our audience to know that it's the best part about it is it's entirely one-sided. He's going to continue to have this much energy and anger.
That's the thing we learned, I think, about that list is it takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
So you have to. It's a marathon. You know.
It is.
You can't go 100% on everything.
No.
You have to be willing to kill some darlings in order to save the favorite child.
Yeah. I say this to everybody, and please go back and check out our last year's list. There's lots of good stuff on there. It's worth,
it really is.
You know,
I had a lot of fun
getting. Me too, guys, and it's a great opportunity because we do get to talk about stuff that maybe couldn't sustain a whole episode of us talking about it here necessarily, but some really great recommends, guys. So definitely worth going back and kind of prepping for this coming January to go listen to our old stuff too.
Yeah. Yes, but in the meantime, enjoy the last throes of winter as we engage in brotherly love and express what was our top 10 for this year to us personally in our lives, and the fun and beauty of reminiscing about a year well fought and powered through and just enjoyed, if we did.
Yeah. Hey, Chris.
Yes.
Your friends getting married is cool and all, but Frankenstein was an awesome movie.
Dude, okay, so for real, that's what I've been thinking about. Like, I've been thinking, hey, I was the best man for a friend's wedding, but did I like that more than Frankenstein?
I don't know. Did
it's not your wedding?
Yeah. I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna be like, I'm so sorry for what I'm about to say on this podcast. He's gonna be like, what podcast? And I'm gonna be like, yep, I was the best man at your wedding, dude.
Never mind. There's my answer.
Oh fuck! All right, let's go. That was long. That was goodbye, everybody, and happy holidays. We'll see you at the end of the year.
Happy New Year.
Happy holidays. Shabbat, y'all.
Ooh.
Bye.